Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're back here in Michigan in Owendale. Let me get to the screen. For some reason I was not clicked on the screen. My bad. Well, this is the biggest change that you see or will see on our farm aside from vehicles, of course, and we have it decked out for the holidays. As decked out as we can get right now in Farming Simulator. This house, if it's not an in-game mod hub, it should be found on, well, the usual site I get my stuff from. Excuse me, kingmods.net. So this does have a massive interior, and you do get, don't mind that. Obviously you have the attached garage, but this is also part of it. So I really like it. I do have my two trucks in here. We have added a few extra lights around. That one actually is part of this, and this one actually works. The ones over here don't really work, and I'm not sure if it's a switch that I can't find or what, but... So we do have a Ford Super Duty and our Dodge Ram 1500 with a Hemi that's tuned. Because, well, why not? From the garage, you come in through here. There's your switch there. And there are a boatload of bedrooms in this home. You do have an office space set up in here. No window. And you do have a pool table and ping pong table. Though it seems like it's a little tight squeeze, considering I can't get my big butt in there. Just to play ping pong, but that's just me. I do love the pool table though. And unfortunately, it just seems like some of these hallways just kind of end like this, but it is what it is. I don't have it. No, I don't. Just making sure none of my lights themselves are on. So that's the garage entrance. And that's the front door entrance. I don't like the fact that there's that light reflecting from all these lights on, but it is what it is. And you do have a light switch for that front porch light. I don't know if you guys can really see that through the door window there. It's a little tinted, but you can turn that on and off. Of course, everyone's got Netflix on because, well, it's an easy thing to do. This one is definitely not DC, Marvel related. Wow. I know I wasn't talking about this. I'm thinking of the other shows I believe are showing elsewhere in the house. So instead of just, well, I guess there's a stairwell there. I probably would have made that more open, but you have one front bedroom here. You have a laundry room here. I would hate to have that bedroom with laundry right there, but at the same time, maybe it's not a bad thing. Yeah, definitely Marvel. Marvel household. See, they've gone on some trophy hunts. For whoever made this home, and I really like this home though. It's one of my favorites. It quickly became my favorite. You do have a nice full bath in here, which is nice having bedrooms down here. Over here, you do have a nice fully stocked, amazing open kitchen. I mean, I probably would have had this more so in the center of this room, but again, that's just me. No need to hate. Got a back door back here, and apparently I just flipped the lights on. Yep, there they are. So we do have a picnic table out here. Hot tub, apparently with no cover. And we have trees above. Lovely. Gas grill. Relaxing. Swing. And I put a one of these guys out here. We have our cross out here as well. Put lumber or, firewood storage out here with the gravel pad. We have not changed anything back here. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to make that into, or change that over to the one that stores bales. I still don't know if I'm going to do that. And same with that. I don't know if I want to change that out for something else. So I'm still up in the air. Yes, I know we didn't go upstairs, but we do have our Case IH axial flow AF11. This is also the same one that you can create with the Colossus. All you have to do is switch it over to Case. Oh, that's not good. I did put some lights around the home as well. So we got two on this side. We do have one on all 3 of the corners. I do have another one there for the drive. So another light up there somewhere. And because these floodlights aren't really working, again, I don't know if it's a switch that I need to do. We do have some other lights up top just for lighting out here. And these are our semis. So we got a Kenworth. Not sure which one this is. But I think this is one of Hasty's, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. I know a easy way to check on that. Hashy. I get it right eventually. So the reason why I got that is it just really sounds good, in my opinion. Nice startup sequence. And I obviously I don't have the room in here to move it. But you can kind of hear the sounds coming from it. And I look like my wrists are broken sitting in there. Ah, that's why. Just trying to see if I could get the, okay, I did. Yeah, it looks like I did. Just trying to make it to where that wasn't sticking through the wall. That was my bad. Unfortunately with this particular mod, all you get, I believe, is the extended, setup. So, yeah. I do have this set up kind of like a side business type of setup. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing with that, at least in my mind. We did bring all of our case tractors in here. I do want to get them all looked over. Have not done that yet. Oh, and Snake Bizzle is apparently the designer of this home. There's this one and a log cabin look to it, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, I've not gotten any additional case tractors. These are all the ones that you start off when you do. And don't mind that stuff clipping through the bottom of the trailer. It is what it is. I don't know why it does that, considering you can say you can put other things on there and it doesn't fall through, but apparently that. But yeah, these case tractors are all what you get when you start off a new farmer mode. So there is that. Let's head back into the home and go upstairs and check that out. I'm showing it off because it's new, or relatively new, and I just really like it. So I said we have 2 bedrooms downstairs, correct? Yep. Here's a third. Well, first one upstairs got fish tank with no swimming fish. Excuse me. Witcher. All right. I did come through already, check everything out, and I turned all the lights on. A nice full bath here. That kind of looks like a jacuzzi tub. Scale so you can keep track of your weight, if you care about that. We're not going to go in there just yet. We got a nice hall closet. Another bedroom, so this is number 2 upstairs. As my new phone gives me some alerts. Bedroom number 3 upstairs. So was that 5? Yeah. I have no idea what that picture is in the corner, but looks like some piranha's about to eat a swimmer. Hey. And the movie room. Yes, there is a movie room. Because I have all the lights on in the house, I can't tell if the lights coming through are bleeding or if it's supposed to be lighting coming from underneath the seats, but yeah. Fact that this thing... Ooh, there's a projector. Yeah. I saw that and I was just amazed. That's just awesome. All right, so we're up to 3 upstairs. Let's go check out the number 4, the master suite. And the one thing I don't like is there's not a light here in this little hallway, so it was a little dark initially. But here's the master suite. Again, trying to figure out a movie, probably something Marvel. Deadpool, probably. Master bath with a jacuzzi tub and a separate shower. And the closet that's not a closet? I don't know about that. But yeah. So that's kind of where we stand with that. You saw the tractors that we have. Nothing new there except for the little Kubota. As I get myself stuck. There we go. We do have some decorations up there on the roof if you guys didn't tell. Or couldn't tell. Sorry. So the American flag on this part is part of the building itself. All the other American flag stuff, as usual, are things I add. So we got the harvester with that header. We do have a corn harvester or corn header over here on the trailer. And we do have a bullpup trailer, or however you want to call these things. Because we are going to be, the idea is we are going to be taking our grain, corn, whatever, cleaning it and using that for seed. So I want to be able to put seed into that and use that to fill our fill our planters whenever we figure out what we're going to get, because I haven't gotten those either. I don't have any equipment, actually. This flatbed over here with the skid steer on it is part of the farm when you first start out. Same with this fuel trailer. Nothing in here because I either sold or pulled everything. Yeah, I got that pulled out. But a lot of the field equipment is just going to be the standard stuff I usually use. Nothing too special with that, to be honest with you guys. And for what I get, we should be able to fit most of it into here or on the sides. You know, I just plan on using this building over here for our equipment, so that way we can keep things heated, we can keep things fixed. As you can see on our fields, we need to go through, pick up our straw swaths, get those sold off, because it is nice extra income to have. Get those sold off, and then we'll be good to go. So, we did do some work over here at the football field. Let's just take a quick jog. I've tried to deactivate these small stupid lights, just because I just don't like them. There's no point shining light this way when there's just a road. So we did go through and we installed these sets of lights that should light up this field a whole lot better. So whether it's soccer, whether it's football, should be good to go in any condition. Possibly considering looking at upgrading the stands. I would love to be able to figure out a scoreboard to put in here. Because, I mean, they have a nice scoreboard over there. But my understanding is they just use these. And, yeah, I'd rather not. I kind of want to bring our football field into the modern era in that regard. I am considering looking at either some solar panels on that roof or some wind turbines to help offset the new lighting. So, plus we do have a new parking lot. We came in, got it all ripped out as far as old grass and gravel, and came through, and this is what we got. This was the best use of this space. kind of cut in a little over here, so the buses may not be able to maneuver near as quickly around this corner, but I think most of the time they just park here in the off when they're not needed, off season, whatever you want to call it. Talking sports. Did not make any changes to the baseball park because I didn't feel it really needed it right now. I mean, these seats are pretty good for, you know, when I'm not falling out of them. They're pretty good for, you know, a little, I hate to say it, backcountry type of baseball for high school. So it's kind of catch-all for all the leagues. Well, junior, high school, and whatever. So I didn't feel the need to make any changes, so we didn't. And that's all the changes I feel like I've made here. Haven't really built anything aside from what you've seen. I've been kind of focusing on getting our home built up and actually getting one that we actually have an interior on. So I may have to come over here and get this lawn cut up for him. The field itself needs some help, but it is going into fall, late, you know, early fall right now. So of course it's not going to look the greatest, but I was really happy when I saw that this was a home with an interior. Like, really happy with that, because you know I love my homes with the interiors. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select you here and there. And I do want to show you this at night, so we're gonna speed up time and head into nighttime. But guys, if you made it this far in my video, I do want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening, day, whenever you're watching this. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and yours. So with all that being said, guys, take care. Peace. Aw, Santa isn't lit up.